days blurred into one another. I woke with the sun, the farmer's wolf nose in the door open before light touched the fields. The air was sharp with frost now, autumn slipping toward winter. The grain stubble silver under early light, each blade catching the dawn like 1,000 tiny mirrors. We worked before words, me stacking hay into neat golden walls, him sharpening tools with rhythmic scrapes that echoed across the yard, Bruna hauling logs with patient grunts that shook the ground, the wolf ranging ahead to flush rabbits from the hedgerows, his gray form flickering between shadows like smoke given purpose. No bells, no incense, just the honest ache of labor, the kind that leaves you too tired for questions. Muscle singing with each swing of the axe, breath fogging in the cold like small prayers no one asked for. One morning, the farmer handed me a bow. Simple yew worn smooth by generations, its curve fitting my palm like it had waited for this moment. Deer's been raiding the turnips, he said, voice rough as bark but bright with purpose. Brunel track wolf will drive you shoot. His eyes glinted the first spark of mischief I'd seen, a flash of the man he must have been before the weight settled. We moved through the woods like a single breath, Bruna's heavy tread cracking frost under massive paws, leaves crunching like brittle bones. The wolf ghosting silent through underbrush, silver fur brushing ferns that released their earthy scent. Me trailing, heart hammering louder than my steps, bowstring humming against my fingers. The stag broke cover at the ridge, antlers wide as winter branches, eyes wild with the season, steam rising from its flanks like morning mist given form. The wolf cut left in a blur of gray, Bruna thundered right with earth-shaking force, perfect arcs of instinct and trust. A dance older than words, my arrow flew true, not clean but enough, sinking deep with a sound like tearing cloth. The stag stumbled, fell in a clearing dusted with first snow, its breath coming in ragged clouds, antlers scraping frost as it tried to rise. We dressed it in silence, steam rising from the wound like a soul departing, blood warm on our hands. The metallic scent mixing with pine and cold earth. The farmer knelt, pressed a hand to the ground, fingers sinking into frost, his voice low and reverent. "Thank you," he murmured. Not to me, not to the deer, but to the balance itself. To the cycle that gives and takes without judgment. Back at the farm, we hung the carcass from the old oak beam, Bruna licking blood from her muzzle with slow, deliberate strokes. The wolf curled by the fire as if nothing had happened, tail thumping once against the packed earth floor. That night we ate venison and root stew, rich, dark, the taste of survival. Fat glistening on the wooden bowls, steam carrying scents of rosemary and smoke. The farmer poured water, not ale. "Keeps the head clear," he said. His scarred hands steady around the clay jug, he spoke of the soulbound then. Voice low over the crackle of logs, flames painting shadows on his weathered face. They say the bond's a second birth, a soul split at 16, reborn in fur or feather. A parent's love made flesh walking beside you. They believe when the soul broken fade, euthanasia's a sacred door, a reunion in the next life, not some endless cage of breath and ritual. He poked the fire, sparks rising like tiny prayers, each one winking out before it touched the rafters. The givers, they'd rather chain a broken soul to a bed than let it find peace. Call it mercy, keeping them breathing in that pitiful state. Bodies wasting while the mind drifts forever. He shook his head, the motion slow, like turning away from something too bright to look at directly. My boy believed the soul-bound way carried that hope like a lantern, even when the light inside him started to flicker. His gaze drifted to the empty chair across the table, a space no companion filled, its wood worn smooth by years of absence. I said nothing. The wolf lifted his head, ears pricked toward the dark. Bruna shifted closer to the flames. her massive form casting long shadows that danced like memories. I couldn't help but find myself falling into a rhythm. The swing of the axe splitting wood with clean cracks, the weight of the bow drawing taut against my shoulder. The quiet understander between man and beast, a language of glances and gestures older than speech. It's hard to say how much time has passed. Days, weeks, maybe a season turning under frost, the fields whitening with each dawn. Smoke from the chimney writing slow messages to the sky. The capital feels like a dream now. Marble and bells replaced by earth and breath, by the simple honesty of hands that know the land's language. But some nights, when the fire burns low, and the wind rattles the shutters like impatient fingers, I catch the farmer staring at that empty chair.